photo session on board. Police and normal police. Alright, welcome. Alright. Welcome back to the channel. It's time for another amazing video. The last video ended with us leaving the port of Ecuador, Guayaquil, and we're currently heading out to see the wetting inspection. Finally did not take place at Guayaquil because the inspector didn't make it in time, which was a real bummer because all of us were on our toes for over 48 hours in that port, hoping that he came on board because we were super prepared. But now, considering we have no more discharge ports on the horizon for the next 2 weeks, no more wetting. Wetting's going to get pushed to our first discharge port, which is in Guatemala around the first week of April. It is currently 13th of March. We have just left Ecuador actually a couple of hours ago. I'm going to be going down to clean our tanks because the tanks that we discharged in Ecuador are the tanks that we're going to be loading in the next port, which is in Costa Rica, the port of Golfito. So I have to prepare these tanks, make sure everything's clean, check all the loading tanks, and get the ship load ready to load a bunch of different palm oils in Costa Rica. So I hope you're pumped. It is a brand new day, brand new episode. Let's do this. What's up? Currently going on deck. It is a warm ass day on the outside. You ready? What are you gonna do now?
Let's go and inspect some tanks.
For loading?
Yeah, we'll load some
palm oil.
Yeah, palm oil.
Are you excited about loading palm oil?
Yes, the best cargo.
Is the best. This is very sarcastic, isn't it? This entire conversation. Okay, so we're going on deck. We're gonna get a little toasty out there, but that's the plan. Let's go. Take precautions 101.
Yeah. Safety always.
It is super hot, but these are the facts. This is the harsh reality about tank cleaning on a chemical tanker. It is on majority of the time. It doesn't matter what kind of weather conditions you're in. The heat, the cold, put it all together. Tanks have to be clean and no mercy. Not on these ships. You can't take a single day off. I have literally tank cleaned every single day that I've been on board this vessel and that we've been at sea. It's insane. Joseph, you're my vlog. Say hi to the vlog, Joseph.
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 Alright, so we're officially inside a cargo tank at this point. What you're looking at is a tank cleaning machine. That is your cargo pump. And that is what a cargo tank on a chemical tanker looks like. Those coils that you see down, those are heating coils, mainly used to heat the cargo. This line that is going down till here, this is known as the drop line, which is how you actually load the cargo in your tank. Right over here is the cargo pump, which takes suction. And this is essentially an overview of the entire cargo tank of a chemical tanker. I'm essentially just checking the tanks right now, making sure they're clear, making sure we are ready to load. This is the ladder, got it from here. Yep, quick demo. Morning, it is a new day. Got done with tank cleaning really late last night at about like 1 o'clock in the morning. Currently 8:30 in the morning. I just woke up super tired. Gotta go check the tanks that we cleaned. Gotta fill up all the logbooks today. Gotta make sure the cargo plan is ready for tomorrow because we are heading Golfito, which is in Costa Rica, to load tomorrow. As you guys can see, it's less than 48 hours between the two ports, and the voyage is super hectic because we have to clean tanks, prepare tanks, make sure we're load ready, get all our records in plan, make sure cargo planning is done, make sure the entire ship is ready to go and load. So action. The reality is sleep is something that is rare, and sleep is something that's hard to get on these parcel tankers, but we just gotta push through. We don't really have a choice. tank cleaning is officially done. We got done with mopping and drying of the tanks as well. Got all the documentation in check. Made the cargo plan. Had a super hectic day. I am still shit tired from last night. It is unrealistic how many hours we actually have to work on these ships, but it is what it is. End of the day, we are reaching Golfito tomorrow in the afternoon. It is currently 1800 in the evening. I am on bridge watch, came up to relieve the junior officer for dinner because he's had a pretty rough day himself, so I thought I'd send him down, get some food in the system. That's basically that. It's a beautiful, beautiful evening. Very cloudy on the outside. Had a little bit of rain a little while ago, which was fantastic, and yeah, that's basically it. I really enjoy these evening navigation watches because no more emails, no more paperwork, not a lot of stuff. Good morning, beautiful day. It is super warm on the outside, clear skies, grass and sea. Just heading up to the bridge. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning. Didn't keep watch today because I was working too late last night. Arriving Golfito this morning, so action starts. It's going to be palm oil loading for the next few days. Complete mayhem.
Love is in my head, I won't stop trying. I get excited when you're not biased. Love is in my head, I won't stop trying. Got somebody that you love and well, oh well. Faking innocence and I won't tell. Little bit of ghetto and a little bit of bougie, and afraid to get this in a motel. Love calling my name.
As you guys can see, we have finally made to the port of Golfito. It is currently 1900 in the evening. We started loading cargo a little while ago, but we're loading different grades of palm oils using trucks, which is something that does not happen in a lot of countries. But when you do load by trucks, the cargo operation could take days because the trucks can only pump at like 50 tons per hour and we're loading something like 6,000 to 7,000 tons. So it's going to be a while. Unfortunately, even though Golfito, which is in Costa Rica, is a beautiful city to party at, there is no shore leave for this vessel. Really, really unfortunate that that's the case because the crew is really looking forward to going out. Considering we have 3 days of operations, there's adequate time for everyone to finish their watches, go out, come back, do their watches and rest after that. But that's not the case, and that is the reality. So if you're somebody who's been dying to join the Merchant Navy, especially on chemical tankers, because you want to go and travel the world and see the world, that is not always the case. So don't be misled. But we do have SIM cards, and I have managed to talk to the loading master and agent and get some local food ordered for the boys on board. So there's a couple of bonuses. We take what we can get, and that's the reality of life at sea.
I get excited when you're not biased. Love is in my head, I won't stop trying. I get excited.
Okay, day number 2 in the port of Golfito. We are still loading here. The palm oil loading is super slow, like I told you guys, so it's just been 2 days of it yet. I think we'll be departing Golfito tomorrow night or day after early morning, so let's see how it goes. Heading back down to CCR. Action, action, action. Okay, day number 3 in the port, and we're still loading palm oils. I basically sent most of the officers out. Second officer just gone to change. It is currently 1700 in the evening. Junior officer and second officer going out together. Third officer is resting. Captain's gone out as well. So back to cargo watch just by myself. Good feeling because I haven't kept cargo watch as a duty officer since I was second mate, and that's over 3 contracts ago. So yeah, different feeling. But yeah, it feels nice that I could give the boys a little bit of a break, give them a little bit of rest. Going out will definitely revamp their minds. So good feeling on that front as well. Let's see when the cargo gets over. We're expecting another 24 hours here, so maybe tomorrow. So this is going to be a 4-day operation in total. Crazy times. You guys can see those are the trucks that have lined up on the jetty. Those are the people. The trucks come, they have tiny hoses, they have small pumps on the shore. They hook up these hoses to the trucks, and these hoses get connected to the pump. That cargo is coming onto the ship's manifold using the same hoses, and that's how we're loading all these different grades of palm oil. It's been pretty crazy, but it's also a beautiful port, as you guys can see. Pretty nice. Beautiful day. It is day 4 in Golfito. We are going to the duty-free store. The captain's given me a couple of hours off, so this should be amazing. Yes. Chief engineer. The chief engineer of the vessel. Good morning. the local duty free here in Golfito. Ended up picking up this Under Armour sling, Project Rock, and getting out of duty free. Gonna get some food and probably a couple of beers. There's still a little bit of time before the cargo operation starts, so technically we're free to do whatever we want, and super lucky today. $5? Yeah, $5 was expected. Morning from Panama. We are at the beautiful city of Balboa, currently anchored. Got out of Golfito. I was so tired after the shore leave and I had to come back on board and do the cargo calculations, did all of that, sailed the ship out. One day sailing from Golfito in Costa Rica to Panama, and now we are here. Going to be transiting the Panama Canal, which you guys have already seen a couple of times. So now it's pretty much routine to do Panama Canal on this ship. But yeah, we're going to be transiting the Panama Canal and heading to Colombia, a port called Cartagena, which is a really big port. So really excited that we're going there. Yeah, 4 days of anchor. We have a bunch of stores coming in today. We have a bunch of sampling to be done for our ballast treatment system. We also have a lot of different parameters to check on the vessel before we do the transit. So it's going to be 4 days of anchor, stores, supplies, and that's what I'm going to be showing you. Let's go. Morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to Panama.
Yes, good.
Again.
Again.
We keep doing the same shit over and over. For anyone who ever thought chemical tankers are easy ships, this is our possible next voyage. That is 14 parcels of chemicals as well as oils, which are going to be loading in Houston. And it's going to be multiple jetties, multiple terminals, multiple shifting, multiple maneuvers, multiple days of no sleep, multiple tank cleaning, because each cargo has a different requirement. And we're taking this cargo to Europe. So spent literally the entire day just doing this job today. Currently replacing the main steam valve in the pump room. Heavy duty operation, all tech guys are together. Gonna do this. Hello, welcome back to another day. We are still at Panama. Like I told you guys, we were supposed to be anchoring till the 26th, and we were supposed to stay here at anchor till the 26th, which was 5 days of anchor in Panama. But knowing the speed of the ship and the hectic run of the ship, we are now transiting on the 24th, which means we only get 3 days of anchor, which is pretty disappointing. I had a lot of maintenance planned. We changed the steam valve yesterday in the pump room, which is the main deck steam valve. As you know, we're carrying palm oils now, which is superheated cargo, and our steam lines were giving us trouble, so we got the main valve changed. We don't have any more leaks on deck. Everything is sorted. We were supposed to take this Sunday off, but unfortunately, today's Saturday, and we're transiting tomorrow, which is the 24th, which is Sunday, so no rest for the crew. Work will continue. It is what it is. The anchor just gotten pretty packed up. As you guys can see, a lot of vessels that I can see from my porthole itself. That's basically the plan. Transit tomorrow. Let's see how this goes. See you in a bit. Hi. Good morning. It is currently 11:45. No, actually 11 o'clock, not 11:45. Sorry. Just woke up, gave the crew and The junior officer and the officers rest in the afternoon. Like I told you, we're transiting the canal tonight. Pilot's coming on board in 15 minutes. We're going to pick up anchors and head towards the canal entrance. We're going from the Pacific side towards the Caribbean side, and we're going to be reaching Cartagena, which is our next port, in 24 hours after we're done with the canal transit. The entire transit is a proper 12-hour movement, so it's going to be a pretty hectic night. It is currently 11 o'clock. I'm heading up to the bridge. Red Bull is ready. It's going to be a long night of action. $370.32?
Yes.
Alright. Having fun? Cartagena? Good short leave?
Sad part.
No short leave?
Because of work.
Hi, and welcome back to another day. It's actually been 3 days since I last spoke to y'all. You guys have just seen snippets of what's been happening for the last 3 days. So we loaded cargo in Cartagena, got out of Cartagena port, came to the anchorage, de-slopped our Annex 1 slops. We had slops from our previous tank cleaning because we were carrying Annex 2 as well as Annex 1 cargoes. If you're a chemical tanker hand, you already understand what that means. But if you don't get it, we had oil cargoes, which fall under Annex 1 of Marpol, and we had chemical cargoes, which follow under Annex 2 of Marpol. So the oil cannot be thrown overboard even after you clean the tank. So you collect it in a particular tank on board and then you send it to a barge, or you decant it at sea following the Marpol requirements. So we pretty much sent it to a barge here at the anchorage, which took like 6 to 8 hours. So after getting out of the port and not sleeping for 2 days, we didn't sleep the entire night again because we were de-slopping. We took fuel, which is bunkers over here, and we're finally getting out of Cartagena. Next port, Santo Thomas, for discharging palm oils. We should be there in 3 days. I have to clean one tank en route to Santo Thomas, which is what you're going to see tomorrow. So action, action, action.
Why do I feel so blue? Why do I feel so blue? Why do I feel so down? Why do I feel so blue? Why do I feel so blue? Why do I feel so blue? Why do I feel so down? Why do I feel
Good morning. It is another day. We are going to start tank cleaning this morning. We're currently still unzipping the Caribbean Sea and heading to Santo Thomas and Guatemala. We're going to be discharging cargo over there, a couple of palm oils. So palm oil discharging is always pretty hectic. You got to make sure the cargo is hot. It is properly recirculated so that nothing freezes. While we've just discharged the slops at Cartagena, that tank is still not ready for commercial cargoes. That's Annex 2. So we got to start doing Annex 2 cleaning. Let's go now. Let's see the action.
I'm not like you. They say comparison is a thief of joy. With what I'm supposed to do, I'm unemployed.
Go ahead. Okay, stop 7 wings. Copy.
You and hope it fill a void. Look, don't nobody wanna be like me. No shawty, no team like me. Insecure, unemployed, no tour, no story, no green, no peace like me. Close to living on the streets like me.
So it's an insanely warm day. As you guys can see, we are in the Caribbean. Typical Caribbean weather, super warm, beautiful sky, a lot of clouds. Junior officer is running around, repairing the spectrometer. He's our designated chemist on board.
the Heisenberg now.
Now you're Heisenberg, isn't it? Do you like the feeling?
No.
So he's going to start a drug shop in India apparently because he's learned so much about chemicals on this ship. It's crazy. Great opportunities.
Look, never been the type to walk around with broken promises. I'm always on some honest shit. I took my time.
It is Good Friday. We are currently in the mess room getting some coffee this morning. Junior officer's making the coffee. He has some great talents. The coffee that he makes is so damn good. Cruise off. We're doing cargo tank recirculation. And this is our amazing mess man, Feduski.
Welcome.
All good?
Good, sir.
All right. So it's coffee time. Let's go.
Stress. You my backbone, and that's the reason I flex. The same one that helped me decompress. If I would say I'm slide, cause nobody do it like you. You be taking your time. Just talk to me, baby. Tell me all the thoughts on your mind. Ain't shy, saying lies, saying lies. Keep the lights on in the daylight. Without you by my side, then it ain't right. Look, can't get right, I'll do it for life. I'ma knock it out the park, I'm done with the strikes. Done playing nice, done playing light. I'm stuck in your life, the other women, they a gamble, and I'm done with the dice. You make me wanna...
Welcome to Santo Tomas de Castilla. We are officially in Guatemala. We've come here to discharge a bunch of different palm oils. It's also officially Easter here, so happy Easter to you all. You guys are probably going to get this video very late, but I wish and hope you guys had an amazing Easter. We have a vetting inspection in this port as well, so stresses are skyrocketing. It's also heated cargo, which requires squeezing for the cargo to get pumped out completely because it's palm oil, so it's going to be a pretty hectic operation. So just woken up 7 o'clock in the morning, heading up to the bridge, gonna get some coffee, head down, get some breakfast, and prepare for arrival. Big day.
Just talk to me, baby. Tell me all the thoughts on your mind. Ain't shy, saying lies, saying lies. Keep the lights on in the day.
Alright, so we are currently in a port that I was at a couple of years ago. I actually came to this port when I was a second officer. We are in Santo Tomas de Castilla in Guatemala. We finally berthed last evening, started the cargo operations. Palm oils are going pretty well actually. I think our recirculation and heating worked out really, really well, so I'm really happy about that. We're going to get out of here this port this evening, start tank cleaning, and next port is going to be Veracruz, Mexico. So it's been quite crazy last 12 hours, but so far so good. We have a lot to do. Hello, it is 4:45 in the morning right now. I have been cleaning cargo tanks since midnight. That's pretty much after departure. The last port, which was Guatemala. We are heading to Mexico next. We got to get the tanks that we discharge clean, because after Mexico, we got to discharge more tanks and clean more tanks, and then go to New Orleans and discharge more tanks and then clean more tanks. So you know how this works. Every time you discharge tanks, you got to make sure you're clean, because at any given point in time, the charters can dump another loading voyage on you. And yeah, if your ship's not ready, it's going to be backlash and a lot of questions. So you just got to stay on top of your toes, on top of the game at all times. You guys can see from my face, I am exhausted right now because we start cleaning tanks at midnight. I will probably be cleaning tanks till this evening. So these times like these where you absolutely hate being on parcel chemical tankers, but you don't really have an option. You just got to do it. Officially 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It's been more than 12 hours of tank cleaning. I think we're going to get done this evening by like 6 or 7 o'clock. I'm not entirely sure, but hopefully things are just going to go like I planned they would, and hopefully the results will be good. So let's see. Okay, so 19:20 in the evening. It's been a crazy 20 plus hours of tank cleaning, and prior to that we were in port, so I was awake as well. As you guys can see, I got a shower in the middle of cleaning, but I was still pretty swamped. But tank cleaning went really well. I'm going to see you guys in the morning. Photo session on board. Traffic police and normal police.
Assistant Commissioner of Police. Yes. How are the people there?
These are the officers of Ginger Liger. Ginger Liger. The shit we do. Real navigators.
I'm the block में
welcome to Veracruz port. We have finally docked here. We have our side inspection planned in the next 1 hour, so it's going to be a pretty crazy day. Boiler suits are on. People are completely pumped. It's going to be pretty hectic. We're discharging a bunch of palm oils here and then heading to New Orleans next. So I'm going to keep you guys posted. Let's go. Okay, I know, it's been a minute. We got out of Veracruz, ended up tank cleaning. We had to clean palm oils to wall wash standard, and that has been absolutely retarded. It's been one of the worst tank cleaning operations of my entire life. I was literally awake for over 2 days. The captain obviously did try to assist me, but he was also busy with navigation and other preparations. Captain's actually going home. We are currently in the Mississippi River as we are supposed to be berthing here. So the plan is we're going to be discharging the cargo that we loaded in San Antonio, which is used cooking oil, here in the Mississippi. And then we're going to load in 2 different ports in the Mississippi as well, and then head to Houston. And hopefully that's when this season of Life at Sea finally ends, because I'm expected to go home in Houston. I clearly look like a homeless person right now. That's basically because I haven't slept in days. I haven't got a lot of time for myself in the last few days. It has been absolutely crazy hectic. Junior officer is super tired. I've actually sent him to rest right now. He's been working crazy hours, but that is the reality of life at sea. We're not here to glamorize the maritime industry. We're here to educate you about the reality of working on chemical tankers. And chemical tankers are ships where you will not sleep. You will work and work and work and work. And until your tanks are not clean, you will not sleep. And before you even know it, your tanks are clean and you're already loading. And before you know it, you're already discharging and you're cleaning your tanks again. And that is reality. Yeah, and I know a lot of you will want to know what the result of the SAI inspection was. We got 4 minor observations. None of them were high risk. So all in all, the inspection went really, really well. The contract overall has gone pretty decently. We cleared CDI, we cleared the US Coast Guard when I joined, and we cleared our SAI wetting inspection. So we are smashing.
Remember late nights cruising and wasn't nothing to it. Flicking up the shit, we about to make a movie. Pouring up a cup, we about to set the mood in the club, rolling up, smoking something groovy. I get excited when you're not biased. Love is in my head.
Alright, so as you guys can see, we're currently in the port of New Orleans, St. Rose in the Mississippi. Yeah, we just discharged used cooking oil. We are going to go out to anchor in the Mississippi and clean our tanks, because we're going to be loading 2 mega parcels of cargo in this river and 2 different ports in the river as well. So I have 24 hours to prepare the tanks to wall wash standard again. As you guys can see, we cleaned a couple of tanks before we got in. We had a couple of tanks with cargo. We've discharged that cargo now and we have to clean the cargo, so it's hectic as hell. I haven't slept in a minute, but yeah, that's basically what the plan is for now.
I get excited.
Okay. Are you texting a girl?
Yeah.
This is what you do in the middle of tank cleaning. You sit and text girls, send them photos of your extremely well-cooked tangy, not so tasty Maggie. Not so tasty, no?
Like
You don't like tangy? Are you excited?
spicy.
Are you excited because you're going to start vlogging soon
Yeah.
with your GoPro?
Yeah.
You're buying a new GoPro, I heard, in Houston. All right.
I could straight out of the box.
Straight out of the box. All right, cool. So, subscribe to his channel.
Yeah.
All right. Link in description.
I'ma get you. Ain't no lies told with me in the nude. Leave me one more like a motherfucking interlude. I get excited when you're not biased. Love is in my head. I won't stop trying.
I think you're beginning to hate me now. You think I need to go home?
Yes. Please go.
Can you call the office and tell them to sign me off?
Yes. Yeah. Money. Give that over. Please. I don't want.
Life as a chief mate. Currently in the cargo control room. A little bit of manual cleaning going on in the tanks. After that, we have one more jetty here to load styrene monomer. We passed our wall wash, so good to go. The surveyors came on board here at the anchorage, analyzed the tanks, results so good, so we're good to load. And then we're heading to Houston, and I don't know if I'm getting off in Houston or not. Might not. Eventually heading to Europe, and that's sure for me to get relief there. So. Hi. Good day. We are finally heading up the river. I'm going to be heading up to the bridge right now. We're going to the Shell terminal at Geismar in the Mississippi River. Going to load 2 cargoes here, get done with the cargo loading here, move to the next berth directly, load styrene monomer, the wall wash cargo that we were preparing for so many days over there. I'm fighting with the company to relieve me at Houston, which is still doubtful. They were saying they're going to relieve me after Houston in the first port of Europe. I don't know how this is going to go, but we'll see. Action has officially begun. I don't know if you guys know what bad luck is, but we literally just not even left the Mississippi. We're in the Mississippi. We're heading to Houston. We're less than a day away from Houston at this point, and we thought everything's good, right? Tanks are cleaned, everything is water white standard. We are perfectly ready to go and load in Houston. And we were just told that we have to clean 3 tanks to wall wash standard, and these tanks we know were cleaned only to water white standard, which basically means we have less than 24 hours to convert a water white standard tank to wall wash. And it's absolutely berserk how crazy this is, but that's the reality of working for high profile chemical tankers. So excited to go home and it's only 1 day to go and you're super pumped because you're going to wake up the next morning, you're going to be working at the jetty that you're supposed to sign off, and you go to sleep at night in anticipation. You wake up in the morning and you realize that you're going back to anchor. Well, that's exactly what's happened. We've gotten delayed by another day. As a matter of fact, they told us to shift to the outer anchorage because we might not berth for 2 days. So my reliever's already here in Houston. We're supposed to come on board in the last jetty, but I don't think that's going to happen for another 2 days. So bridge for 2 more days, 2 more days of life at sea. 2 more days in the Houston ship channel, and yeah, that's the update. You guys can see the cabin is completely empty. Those are the clothes I'm going to be signing off in. Got a jacket, got my Columbia shorts and my Under Armour t-shirt, and yeah, got to clean my Crocs before I get off the ship, and that's basically it. It's currently 17:20. Gonna go meet the captain, get some dinner, and prepare for shifting. You're in my vlog. You're in my vlog.
You're now making vlog?
I've been making vlogs for the last 4 months. You ready?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
All right. So if anyone's ever told you how our mindset changes when we're signing off, it gets harder to sleep. I have been in my cabin since 8 o'clock. It is currently 9:30 at night and I'm just not being able to sleep. I'm supposed to be getting a good amount of rest now because it's been a crazy schedule over the last few weeks. You guys have heard me complain and ramble about how we've not slept and how we've been awake forever and how the ship's been insanely hectic, and I should be resting right now, but that's what happens, right? Like when you sign off or when you're about to sign off, you get super excited and super pumped and you're thinking about what you're going to do when you go home and how you're going to meet your friends and your family and how you're going to chill, and your brain keeps rushing. It's hard to shut this down. Even though you're physically tired, you're not going to be able to sleep. And now that we're getting delayed by 1 day every day, it's getting harder and harder to get my mind around it. So yeah, anyways, this update to ramble to you guys because you guys are part of the entire journey and you guys have seen it all. So yeah, pretty much my best friends right now. Gonna try and sleep. See you in the morning. The good part is I'm going home, so no more inspections for me. Correct? No more inspections for me.
Of course, stay here. So I do have inspections.
I don't have. I cleared all my inspections. The record is still good. it is officially sign-off day. We've just docked in Texas City. We were at anchor for 3 days, so I didn't end up vlogging. We have made it. We have made it to Texas City. I'm at the berth. I just handed over to the chief mate. Luggage is ready. Bags are packed. Everything is good, and I am about to leave the vessel in the next 2 to 3 hours. We're gonna have a car come pick us up, heading to Houston Airport, Houston to Dubai, Dubai to Mumbai. Welcome to the last episode of Life at Sea. Okay, welcome back to the channel. I think it's pretty obvious that I am back home. I hope you guys enjoyed the sign-off vlog. This was very unexpected. We weren't sure that we were going to get relieved in Houston, and then we had to push the company because there were a lot of delays. They planned to actually get us off in the next port, which is going to be Europe. So that's where the ship is headed after Houston. It was a crazy contract, and as you guys saw in this video, the Life at Sea videos are very different to what they used to be. But I am super proud that we managed to pull it off, and I hope you guys enjoyed this series. This officially is the end of Life at Sea Season 4, if I'm not wrong. I've actually stopped keeping count because so many videos are made of Life at Sea now. I ended up spending the day with my dad today. This was like my second day back home. Went to the Geo Mall in Bombay. Ended up going to the Muji store, picked up one of these tiny little pocket diaries. This is really nice for me to keep in my backpack for when I actually think of a new video idea. I also really like these pens from Muji, so I picked up this and really psyched about this. Went to the Apple store at BKC flagship store to check out the new iPads. I thought they would be on display because we had the iPad launch event yesterday, but unfortunately India is only going to get them on display on the 15th of May. You know me, I'm a big iPad fan, but I've also been thinking about shifting back to the MacBook. I've had an iPad for a year and a half and I've loved it. You know, there comes a point where you realize there are certain things you can do on the iPad, and there are certain extremely complex computing tasks like editing log footage and doing a bunch of stuff that you can only do on Final Cut on the Mac. I hope you guys have enjoyed the entire series like I told you before. If you did, definitely give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to share this with your friends. There's going to be a lot more Life at Sea coming in the near future. I'm super psyched that we are still continuing with the Maritime videos, even though I'm not your traditional Maritime vlogger, trying to show you guys the reality of being out at sea. So thank you and see you next time.